brief demonstration about the field monitoring system integrated with maintenance management system, which is developed at Information Software Solutions LLP. So basically used to handle inspections and maintenance and everything. So I will log in as the inspection manager to take you through the application. So the application has two set of sub applications. So one is known as the app admin, and another one is the transactions. App admin is basically an admin level, a master level settings to configure the equipments, configure the various settings, the thresholds, etc. So we will first go through the app admin. So I'm inside app admin. So here you can see there are so many equipments here. So the first one is equipment setup. So basically there are filters and search and everything is provided for ease of searching a particular equipment. So now we can if we want to create a new equipment, so we can select a unit, like which plant it belongs to, and we can select a division under the plant. We can give a tag number for it. So the equipment name, for example, wastewater pump. Equipment type. So here we did it for a particular customer who have like a different kind of equipments. So one is like a pipeline, a rotating equipment, a static equipment, or an instrument tag. So each one of them has a different kind of inspection process and different kind of reports which has been configured in the system. So I will select rotating for this case, rotating equipment. Then these are like for the report generation. So like the equipment description, the equipment history, the equipment data, so all these things can be filled in here. And if they are to be represented as separate parameters, so we can add them, we can keep on adding them so that they will be represented neatly in the report. So whatever the details and the design data history, whatever is necessary, that can be configured here. And the inspection frequency can also be managed here. The inspection frequency in days can be added here, and any attachments or drawings of the equipment or any other data can be added as a file attachment. So this is equipment setup. So then we have another one thing called rotating equipment tolerance. So basically this is for the vibration checkup of the rotating equipment, and for that they have some tolerance values for velocity as well as displacement, which is common, which has been prescribed common across all the rotating equipments. So this is a screen for configuring those conditions and ranges, like from which value to up to which value, and what condition it is treated as a good limit or a fair or a abnormal, like that. So those things can be configured from this screen. Then we have pipeline setup here. So this pipeline setup is basically it's a single pipeline, but it will have a lot of points, inspection points. We call them as inspection points. So those inspection points can be configured, uploaded from an Excel sheet, or they can be added manually also through an option here. So this is basically for the thickness survey. So for every position they have mentioned the original thickness and the geo coordinate. So based on the original thickness, and then when the technician goes and takes the measurement, so it will be compared with the original thickness, so to see if there is any unnecessary corrosion or something like that. Then pipeline thickness tolerance, this is like an master control to set like how much, what is the allowed corrosion, allowed reduction in thickness, beyond which it will be marked as a marked in red or something like that. It will be highlighted, showing that this is like it has corroded more. So this is the application admin. So now I will go to the transactions. Transactions is the day-to-day activity for all the inspection and everything. So this is the main screen that we have, called as equipment monitoring. You can see here there are a lot of equipments here, so I can filter by the particular type of the equipment, or I can filter by unit division. For a particular unit and a division, I can filter it out. Or we can we have all the option of showing, like whether to show all the equipments or to show only the equipments which are the next date of inspection is due within this week, so that also we can show. Yes. So now what happens is that this manager, the inspection manager, comes here, and the inspection manager will assign a particular equipment to a technician. For example, I will assign this P103A. I will assign this to a technician. So we can click the assign button here and assign the technician. So I'm going to assign inspection technician 3. So I'm assigning it and save. So now this has been assigned. The data is updated. This has been assigned. So now what happens is that, so once it is assigned, the technician will go and do their work, inspection work. So basically they will be carrying a mobile device. So here we have a mobile emulator, a screen kind of thing. So here I will log in as the technician and take you through the process. I have logged in as technician 3. So here we can see that the P103 which we assigned to this particular technician is here. So I will just select it. This is a mobile view, and go to take action, that is fill the form. So once they have reached the particular place, so they can fill in all the parameters of the form. So here you can see for the drive motor or the driven pump, so the various displacement values at various locations, the front end and the coupling end, and also the horizontal, vertical and axial displacements and velocities for the bearing and the base frame. So all these are recorded here. So this person will just go and enter it. So I will be entering this. I'll just pause this. So I have filled the form here. Technician has filled the form, so there are various details for the velocity and displacement. It has been filled. Now after taking all those readings, finally there is an additional option for adding observations, remarks, and if suppose there is like an issue and it has to be taken up by maintenance, then a particular department can be selected to which the maintenance can be assigned. So for example, I will just make a note saying today high vibration noticed in the pump. So this is the observation, high vibration noticed in the pump. So the remarks can be anything. So please inspect the pump. And now we are going to select a department. So these are also configured in the admin main admin level. So I'm just going to select the department of pumps. So what happens is that once this the inspection gets approved, automatically a maintenance work order will be created for this observation. So we will also be seeing that. So now we will save this observation. The observation is saved. So since they will be on the field, so they can do this multiple times. I mean, they can keep on saving multiple times, and until finally when they see they are good, everything has been done, then they can finally click it and select it and submit it for approval. So once they submit it, it will automatically move out of their bucket. So now we will go back to the manager level. So here is the manager level. I am just refreshing this now. So you can see here the status has changed. So the wastewater pump, the status is submitted, the report has been submitted. So the manager can go and see the data. So this is the filled data that was filled by the technician and with the observation that they have marked. So once they feel that it is okay, so the manager will just approve. So just select that and click approve. So when they approve, so it will be, the data will be submitted, and you can see here the last date of inspection and the next date of inspection automatically calculated based on the frequency is also given here. And when this is when this gets approved, automatically a maintenance work order is created for the same, so that we can we will be able to see. And before that, let us see the inspection report for this corresponding case. So we can go to inspection reports. So we have come to inspection reports. So here we did it for P103A. So here we have two options. We can see the linked maintenance work orders directly from here also, or we can see the corresponding report. So I'm just clicking report here now. So you can see here this will list all the inspections that had been undertaken under this equipment. So currently we did only this one, so I can download the report. So you can see the report here has been downloaded. So for this case it's an Excel sheet. So the Excel sheet can be opened. This does not have an office suite, so I will just open the downloaded sheet in the Google Sheets. Yes, now you can see here the report generated for this particular equipment. So all the details are there. So this is the report template. So in the report template, so whatever was filled in by the technician will be recorded here in the report. Now we will go back to the software. So now, apart from this looking at the reports, we can also look at the linked maintenance work orders. So now if I click this, so you can see the work orders under this equipment. So we can since there can be multiple inspections associated with every equipment, so here on the top right corner we have given an option to choose an inspection date. There might be multiple inspection dates there. So for now only for today, so I'm selecting it. Now we can see the work order that was issued to the maintenance department has been is shown here. So we can also see the history of that particular work order. So now that we will go through the maintenance management module to see how to see the flow of everything. So I will log in as the operations manager. I have logged in as the operations manager. I will go into the maintenance management module to the transactions. So you can see here in the top the work order which was created from that field monitoring system. It's shown here. So now what the operation manager will do is that, so first they will update the status of this particular work order. Today high vibration notice in the pump. So it will be first put up for analysis whether it is worth to do it, or whether it can be done during shutdown, or whether it is not necessary now. So like that. So he will update this, save. So now this is under analysis status. So after the analysis is done, they will further update the status, saying whether the work order is approved, rejected, or it is put on hold, or whether it's deferred for shutdown. So if I give work order approved, so the status becomes approved and we can save it. Once the work order gets approved, it will be assigned to a particular maintenance technician who will do the work and then update the status. So now I will update again. Sorry. Okay, so it has been approved. K103. Status is approved. So this is approved. Now we will further update this work order. So then we can assign this to a team. So I'm going to click the assign button. So here you can see the various people associated to whom you can assign. So I'm going to assign it to a pumps person. So technician pumps 1, technician 1 pumps, tech pumps 1 at mpl.test.com. So I'm going to save and then save. So it has been updated. Now I will log out and sign in as the pumps technician. Okay, so now we have logged in as the pumps technician. I'm going to the maintenance management module. So under active work order, you can the technician will be able to see the things that are assigned to this particular technician, which we can see here. The technician can take action on that. So whether work order on hold or deferred for shutdown, or whether request is completed. So he has done his job, completed, and then gives request is completed. So when the request is completed, he can also specify like what was the problem there. So I'm just putting bearing problem, and this is for the analytics portion. So any cost that was incurred here, if at all, that can be mentioned here, and any remarks that can be any remarks can also be given here, any spare consumed, etc. And finally this is saved. So that particular work order has been closed. Now the same thing we can see it is linked, the field monitoring system is linked to the maintenance management system. So if necessary, we can see from here directly itself, the inspection team will be able to see what is happening regarding the maintenance. So P103 wastewater pump, so this I will go and check the linked maintenance work orders. So I'm selecting the inspection date. So you can see here it shows the status that it's closed, it has been closed. And if I want to know the history, I can just tap history here, and here you can see the entire detail is there, like from which status, from new, analysis, approved, assigned and closed, who did it, at what time it was updated, what time it was done, and any remarks that were given by the particular people. So all can be recorded here. So this was a brief demo of the field monitoring system. So basically, once the inspection is done and the report is approved, and if there is any action item to the department, automatically work order gets triggered to the in the maintenance management system, which can be successively followed up by the maintenance management team, and the status, the live status, can be seen here through this window by the inspection team also. Thank you.